After 19 years of being in the news business and being an anchor reporter, I decided to jump into the entrepreneurial ring because I have been working with the Miss America program as well, volunteering as the interview coach and news coach for these young women, because in their interviews versus the Miss USA program, they're actually asked about their opinions of what's happening in the world, because they do want a well-educated woman because they're competing for scholarships. It's the largest scholarship organization for women in the US, 40 million scholarships given away every single year. And so above and beyond just even the pageantry of it, I decided to help my executive director of my program turn it into more of a self-development program. And so I really created a program for teaching these young women about what's happening in the world and how to draw upon the facts of the story and their own personal experience in order to formulate their own opinion, and then not only formulate their own opinion but learn how to express it verbally. And as I was doing this over the past decade, more and more girls, even outside my program, wanted my help. And then I was thinking, well, gosh, how am I going to help all of these girls? And I want to, and I don't want to say no, and it's not fair helping one girl versus another girl. And I thought, I need to figure out a way to mass distribute myself and my content. And so first I came up with Point News Trivia, which is the trivial pursuit for news. And so the girls could actually everyone could get the questions that I was sending out. And they could also get the handwritten stories and the thought-provoking question that helps them to draw upon the facts of the story and their own personal experience to help them formulate their own opinions. And then I thought, okay, well, now that they have that, how do I take it to the next level and get that one-on-one coaching with them? I can't multiply. And so what I decided to do was to create a platform that would allow me to tape my questions verbally, and then they could tape their answers verbally via webcam. And it would all be taped and recorded, this whole thing, and they could send it back to me for feedback. Or they could take that taped version of the Q&A and they could send it to their executive director. Or what if I could have coaches on hand that could help even more people, because there's only one of me. And so I decided to create this platform as a service. And then I realized that, what about beyond news? How could I help more people even beyond? Because creating this on-demand interview platform, I could help CEOs actually prepare and practice for their interview with Bloomberg, for their interview with me, I could help young kids who are just applying for their first job practice interviewing before they go, to go interview for their first job as a retailer clerk over at Chipotle. And so that's kind of where I'm going with this on-demand interview platform. And that's kind of that process of discovery, and how you start developing, your career and where you want to go, especially in the entrepreneurial world. I think that anyone can become an entrepreneur. You just have to enjoy the process and focus on what feels good in the moment. As you're focusing on what feels good, it just keeps getting better and better and better.